Good morning. Happy Saturday. How are we? Hope we're good. So, we're live. We're going. Hope we're ready. Come to lie down. We're going to start lying down. So, head on back. Hope we're good. Nice to see you guys. How's the extra hour on a Saturday? Hopefully it's nice. I enjoyed it this morning, especially because I was at the Jazz Festival in Moseley last night, which was fantastic, I've got to say. Lovely energy at those that festival every year. It's always nice. Nice vibes, nice people. Okay, come to lie back. Any way you wish. You can take the legs wide, let the toes kind of drop out. Maybe give the feet a little swish. If you have any niggles in the low back and this just doesn't feel good, bend the knees, plant the feet, and just let the knees drop in towards you. This is your other option. Rest the hands wherever feels good. Out beside you with the palms up. Hands on belly to connect to the breath. Again, make the decisions yourself. If you're outside with me, enjoy the coolness. Enjoy the beautiful blue of the sky. Allow the gaze to soften, or maybe you're closing down the eyes. Just have a few moments of stillness before we get into our movement. Check in with how you're feeling, as always. Observe and notice. Physical sensations, busy mind, whatever it is. It's really good to get your practice in the morning if you can. Very good to set the tone for your day ahead. That check-in in the morning is quite a pure place to be, not much, hopefully, has kind of interacted with you. So you can actually enjoy, or not enjoy, but sit with. And then, or know you're exactly where you plan to be the next half an hour or so. Is just about your practice, your mat time. So move in ways that feel good. Remember what you know. Practice with kindness. Practice with intention. When you're ready, just start to settle into a more conscious breath. If the arms are wide, you might now take the hands to the belly just to help you feel the breath. Connect to that expansion on the inhale and that contraction on the exhale. Try to get each breath a little bit longer, deeper, smoother. Follow it on the entirety of its journey as it fills the body and then as it empties. If your mind wanders during the practice, the breath is what helps you come back to the body. So yeah, just see how you get on this morning. Most importantly, just enjoy this time. Enjoy the next few moments of your day. When you're ready, next inhale, you can take a full body stretch. Make yourself really long. And then exhale, do the opposite, bring yourself into a really kind of small ball, however that looks and feels. You might lift the head, you might just do the legs. What feels good? Just do that a couple more times. Hang out in those positions though, like full body stretch. Take a couple of breaths there. Can you point the toes, spread them, spread the fingers as well. Elevate shoulders, your ears. Imagine someone pulling your ankles and pulling your wrists. Good. And then do the opposite. Back in. Can you hold your feet? Can you get down to your feet? Maybe the backs of the legs. Can you scrunch everything up? Good. Just one more like that. Breathe in to stretch everything away. Make yourself really long. You can even take the arms wide and the legs wide, like a star. Take up space and then come in. Nice. Okay, we're going to stay with the legs in, but you relax your head, neck and shoulders down. Maybe the hands are beside you and you're just going to kick the heels up to the sky. A little bit of time to just move the toes and the ankle, a few rounds of breath. Again, in any ways that feel good. Point, flex, rotate. Change directions. Can you take one foot in one direction and then the other in the other direction? Challenge the mind a little bit on that coordination. Great. Hopefully the calves are feeling a little bit warmer now. Right, let's bend and extend the knees. You can do one at a time or both together. Again, no rush. Inhale to extend, exhale to bend. Lovely. And then with soft knees, just going to go for a little cycle. Cycling forwards and then cycling backwards. Good. And then from here, with soft knees, we're just going to extend the right heel to the floor and come back in. And extend the left leg to the floor and come back in. Just going to do that a few times. So right and left. Now we don't want the low back to lift. I want to feel the kind of tummy muscles working here a little bit, maybe in the hip flexors as well. The lower the heel, the more you'll feel this. If you want a little bit of a challenge, next time you do your left one and come back to center, see if you can do both. And then come back to center. If that feels like, yeah, I could do that a few more times. Stick with both heels coming down and in. Or come back to alternate ones. Notice if low back is lifting. We're going to do this for 5, for 4, for 3. If you haven't tried both heels, try it now on this last one. And let's just hold. Maybe you peel the shoulders off the earth as well and reach the fingertips. So creating like a little dish position. Whole of the front body is switching on. Maybe the core is shaking a little bit. For 3, for 2. Can you sit up from here on 1? Maybe use a little bit of momentum. Whoa, not. I'm losing connection. I'm still with you guys. Sorry if I've gone a bit blurry. It just gave me a warning saying connection unstable. Hopefully it's because I'm in the garden, I think. Message me on the chat if it's really bad and I'll move to my phone. It looks like it might be okay again now. I think you just wanted to get out of boat, or the internet wanted to get out of boat. We won't stay here. We'll come back just for one more breath. I was just going to say, if you release your hands and reach them forward, that will just intensify it. Let's just do 3, 2, on 1. Ankles crossed, come to tabletop. No one wants to stay in boat for too long, even the internet. Okay, great. Tabletop, here we are. All fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. You know the story, okay? You're here a lot of times each morning. So you do you here. Yeah, what feels good? You got your cat-cows, and actually a cow will feel nice after that because you'll be stretching the tummy muscles down to the earth. How's the breath? Okay, come back to more of a neutral position, nice and long through the spine. Be mindful you're giving yourself enough space. Often you can take the hands a little bit further forward and just elongate. Yeah, think about tailbone to crown of head. We want space in the spine. Okay, from here, you're going to kick the right heel back straight away. We're focusing on core this morning. So hopefully you're nice and stable here. The hips are level, you're drawing in the navel. We're nice and strong. If you want a little bit more, the left fingertips can come off the earth. And maybe they just come into like a little teepee shape. Maybe you walk that hand forward. Maybe you eventually float it forward. This is where we're aiming to be. And the wobbles are fine. But breathing here for 3. For 2, listen carefully. On 1, the elbow and knee are going to come towards one another. And it's like we're doing a cat, yeah? And then when you come out, you can almost overextend, do a little cow, yeah? Just do 5 of them in total. So you got 4 more with your breath and your kind of styling. Okay, that's 3. That's 2. There's no rushing here. It's a controlled movement. On that final one, listen carefully. You're going to crunch in and hold. See if you can lift the knee closer to the chest. See if you can bring the elbow in closer to the knee or even towards the other hip. Nice. Okay. Left hand down. See if you can keep the right leg lifted. Kick it back. You're going to come into a version of side plank. So your left foot's going to come off your mat like a little kickstand. Yeah. And then you're in your supported side plank. That right foot can stay lifted. Your left foot needs to come off the mat, otherwise it's really tricky to balance here. Okay, some of you might want to go straight into a full side plank. If you want to lift that bottom leg, you go for it. Yogi's choice. Either way, we're here and we're holding. Maybe we're gazing up. Can we feel the side body working here? Can we draw the navel in? Awesome. If you took your full side plank, this little extra might be a bit tricky, but by all means, give it a go. We're going to keep that top leg floated and you're going to bring your elbow and knee towards one another. So with the bottom knee down, this is obviously a little bit easier. And again, you're just going to do 5. So inhale to reach and extend. Exhale, elbow, knee to come together. Take another 4. If you're in your full side plank, it is doable, just a little bit trickier. Yeah? Give it a go by all means. For 2. On 1, we're going to meet in a low lunge. So elbow and knee come together, face the top of the mat and spin and bring that left foot back behind you. Low lunge. Great. Okay, move forwards and backwards. Right foot's forward. Use this as a nice little breather. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to come back. Great. Next time you're forward, let's stay forward. Left hand down, right arm up. Twist. Again, you can stay here or 5 elbow to ankle bones. So you come down as you exhale. You come up as you inhale. And these movements are optional. Some of you might just want to hang out in a bit of stillness. I like to move. It keeps my breath active. Keeps my mind from wandering. Wherever you are, just do 3 more. Pausing or moving. Nice. Final one. So we're going to come all the way down, hands to the floor. You're going to step or slide that foot back to a high plank, or if your knees are down, you're in a supported plank. Okay, so this is option 1, option 2. You take your options this morning. Either way, you're pushing the floor away. You're lifting through crown. Everyone come down to the knees. 5 presses. Exhale halfway. Inhale, come up. Remember, if these are too difficult, you bring the knees in, you hover the forearms, and you do them here from like a tabletop. Wherever you are. 3 more, is it? We're going with the breath. Are you with me? Good on that final one. You're going to come all the way down, belly to the floor. And 5 lifts of the chest. Same thing, inhale up, exhale down. Lots of 5s today. Breathing in to come up, breathing out to come down. And the tummy muscles, well, it's the back and the side body muscles, but it's still the core. Sometimes when we say the core, we think of just the front of the core, but actually it's your back body as well. So imagine the back muscles contracting to lift you up, releasing to drop you down. Tuck the toes, hug the elbows in, point them back, strong push up, back to your supported or high plank, and then push back to a child's pose. Breathe. Nice. Ready to do that on the left. Okay, let's move back to tabletop when you're ready. All 4s. Remember what you know. Now, you might want to move around in your cat-cows again. I'm going to walk my hands forward and take a melting heart. I think this is such a good posture to try and weave into most days. I said this before, but you can do this at a wall. You don't have to do this on your mat. You can just do this first thing in the morning when you get up. You place your hands on the wall, just like you're placing them on the earth here. And you stand at the wall rather than have your knees on a mat. Good, just a couple more here. And then ease yourself back up. Back to tabletop. Okay, left leg's going to kick away. Drive the heel. Get stable here. Remember, you can stay here, or you're walking the right hand forward now, reaching the right fingertips. And square the hips, square the shoulders, push into that left hand. Strong body here. Steady, smooth breath. Wobbles are fine. Take an inhale to reach. Exhale to bring elbow and knee together. Remember, you got 5 of them. It's an inhale to kind of do your cow. And it's an exhale to round into your cat. So think of what the spine's doing with these. 3 more. How smooth can you get them with the breath? Good. Last one. And then come back in. Remember what you know. You're going to bring the right hand down. You're going to take the right foot off your mat. And you're going to open into that supported side plank. Okay? I'm just going to face you guys and switch sides. Good. Take your options you did on the first side. So if you did a full side plank, come into your full side plank. Maybe look up. Breathing here for 3. For 2. Option now to hover the left foot in either your full side plank or elbow to knee in your supported side plank. And the elbow and knee are kind of above you, yeah? Not in front of you. See if you can do 2 more for me. If your knee's down, it's exactly the same motion. You can probably get a little bit more movement. Great. Next time your knee and elbow come together, spin to face the front of the mat. Right toes come back behind you and you're in your low lunge. Good. Now I've just changed to the other side of the mat so I can still face you, so you don't need to do anything else. Your left foot is forward. You're rocking forwards and backwards. And then stay forward. Back knee can lift or stay lowered, and you're working into that twist again. Right hand down, left arm high. Looking up, pausing here, or those little elbow to ankle bone. Breathing in to come up, breathing out to come down. And if you ever need like help with the breath, generally speaking, on an inhale, you're expanding into space and finding extra space. And on the exhale, you're kind of moving into the space or crunching, yeah? It's inhale to lengthen and exhale to kind of ground. Okay, let's make that your last one. Hands come down. See if you can Pick up that foot and step it back. Remember, knees or high plank. Second time we're doing this. So keep pushing the floor away. Remember everything you know, super duper strong. Like we are a plank of wood. We're here for 3, for 2, and you guessed it, we're going to do 5 presses again. Knees down. And remember, you don't have to come all the way. Might just be a little mini press. We're just getting used to it. The full range of motion, or movement, sorry, is only halfway. We don't want to go lower than that. And it's really controlled. The hands can be a little bit wider if you feel you need the space. Okay, come all the way down on your next exhale. This time, instead of lifting and lowering, let's hold that lift. Okay, so there's no weight in the hands. We might just be hovering the fingertips, but we're really peeling the chest up. Thighs are drawn up, tops of feet are pressing down. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Good on 1. Can you push up into a high plank? So toes and hands are the only things that are going to stay on the floor. Really commit to it. And on an inhale, push. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Okay, hang out in your downward dog. Enjoy some time here. Walk it out. Do what you need to. Good, I'm just checking. We're all good on the internet. The old internet. You know what was nice about the jazz festival last night? Kind of like tracks from the 90s, the early 2000s. And you just had flashbacks of like dancing in those days. And there's just no phones. It was like you really talked to people on the dance floor. You really danced and connected. So if you can get to some live music this summer, I really encourage it. You know, it's so good for you. So good for you. Real sense of community around people watching live music together and appreciating that art. Right, okay, how are we feeling in our downward dog? Come to a little bit of stillness. On your next inhale, ripple forward to a high plank. Knees or chaturanga if you feel ready. Inhale to up dog or your cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. 2 more of those in your own time, no rush. Remember, your options are to drop the knees and just come halfway instead of your chaturanga and do that little squeeze and lift and then a strong push back. Listen to your body. Do what you need to. There's no right or wrong in yoga. It's a practice, yeah? Okay, how are we feeling? 3 vinyasas. Let's inhale the right leg nice and high. We're going to do some movements of the leg, okay? In and out. If it's too much, you drop the left knee, you work from tabletop, okay? Inhale, lift the leg a little higher. Exhale, you're going to roll forward and you're going to try and direct the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, you're going to come back. Exhale, you're going to draw the knee into the chest. Good. Inhale back. Take the knee over to the right elbow now. Okay, you're going to do that 2 more times. So it's 9 of these in total, but you take them at your own pace. So inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to center. Inhale back. Exhale to the right. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. Inhale back. Exhale to the left. You got it. Inhale back. Exhale to the center. Final one. Inhale back. Exhale over to the right. Well done. Inhale back. Exhale. Drop the foot. Take a breath. If you want a vinyasa, you can. If you want a child's pose, do a child's pose. Either way, you got a few recovery breaths. If you struggle to step the foot through to a high lunge, these little exercises are really good. practice. Okay, we're going to do those on the left now. So it's 9 in total, 3 sets of 3. When you're ready, inhale, left leg, nice and high. Take a moment in your 3-legged dog just to get settled. Hips are square. Drive the heel away. Inhale, lift the leg a little higher. Exhale, roll forward. We go over to the right, so we start with the twist. Inhale to come back. Exhale to roll forward into the center. So try and almost touch the chin or the nose. Inhale back. Exhale over to the left. Okay, that's 1 down, 2 to go. Inhale back. Exhale to the right. The more you move forward, the more you'll feel this. Inhale back. Exhale, the center. Notice the back foot coming really high on the toes over to the left. Okay, last one, you got it. Inhale back. Exhale to the right. Inhale back. Exhale, center. Last time. Inhale back. Exhale to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, chaturanga or knees. Inhale, come forward and through. Exhale, push back. Down dog, child's pose. Breathe. Hopefully you're feeling the core muscles. Bring that knee in. And the shoulders and the arms, yeah, they're pushing the floor away. Take another breath wherever you are. And then inhale, I'm going to float the right leg nice and high back to our 3-legged dog. Exhale, you're going to roll forward, draw the knee into. Hold for 5. Hold for 4, I know. Push the floor away for 3. Bring the knee a little closer for 2. On 1, step the foot through. Do what you need to get it there. Take a moment to get stable and then inhale, high lunge. Good, okay. Get settled in your high lunge. How are we feeling? Right hip back, left hip forward. Strong back leg. Deep bend in the front knee. Press through the feet. Can you think about the back baby toe and the big toe? Baby toe, front big toe, front heel, front ball of foot. Good, listen carefully. You're going to come forward into a little hinge position. Okay, like we're ready to take off. Those back toes are really important here. Warrior 3 when you're ready. So we'll fire up this leg, push forward, balance. We're here and we're holding. For 3, I don't mind what you do with your arms. They can reach forward or hands prayer. For 2, listen carefully. On 1, you're going to come to stand and bring that leg with you. I know, we're balancing. We're using the whole morning. Arms can reach or you can hold the knee. Hands can be at hips, prayer. What feels good? As long as you've got that leg up and we're balancing, we're trying to, we're good. Just a couple more breaths here. Nice, listen carefully. You're going to go back the way you came. Float the leg back. Take your time. Balance. Maybe just pause in a warrior 3 just for 1 breath and see if you can land the toes. Sweep the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Vinyasa. Hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Good. Nice. Breathing. How are we? Take a breath. We're going to do that on the left now, okay? So you know what's coming. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Take a moment here. Feel strong. And then think about what we're doing. We're rolling forward, knee into the chest. Just 5 counts. Got it. For 4. Push the floor away. It's like we're doming the upper back. For 3. For 2. Bring the knee a little closer. 1 more breath. Good. Left foot through. And you'll notice the difference in sides. Left foot for me still feels a little bit more trickier than my right. Okay, high lunge. How's that feeling? Oh, the sun's out. I feel it. High lunge. It's going to be another hot one today. A bit more of a breeze this morning, it feels like. How's the breath in your high lunge? Lovely. Inhale, lean forward. Just pause here for a moment. Play around with those back toes. They're going to be working in a second to help you power up. When you're ready, see if you can do it in one movement. Soften the knee, push through the toes. Warrior 3. Arms, you do what you want with them. We're here and we're holding and we're breathing for 3. Good for 2. Soften the left knee, come to stand. Bring the right leg with you. Take a moment, find stillness, find your breath. Again, do what you want with your arms. Can we keep that knee in line with the hip? Can we keep the hips level though? For 3, for 2, back the way you came on 1. Take your time. Use that left knee to help you. Inhale to your high lunge and exhale through your vinyasa. How's that feeling? Lovely. When you're ready, downward dog or child's pose. Okay, well done. I'm going to just do a little bit of headstand practice. Don't panic. Don't panic. If you know what you're doing, you can obviously come straight in. If you're like, no, Vicky, I'm not doing a headstand, I'll give you lots of options. Okay? I feel like the options aren't as fun as the headstand. So, dolphin is where you're going to be, or forearm plank to kick things off. Yeah? So, come down to your forearms. Think about the elbows being underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers just like the hands are in downward facing dog. And then extend the legs back. And just like when we do like a plank, if it's too much, you just drop the knees. You're still working here. Be mindful the chest doesn't collapse down. Push. Notice the difference. Just have a little look at the screen. Yeah? Pushing the floor away with the forearms. Forearm plank is where we're just going to hold for about 10, 15 seconds. Everything's firing up here. Yeah? Breathing though. Pushing the forearms in. Broadening through the shoulders, hollowing out the chest for 3. For 2. Good, on 1. Drop the knees if they're not already there. Walk the knees in a little bit. So it's almost like we're in a tabletop with our forearms down. Tuck all 10 toes. See if you can hover the knees. How does that feel? And maybe lift the hips. So we're just taking a dolphin now. Again, a little bit longer, maybe 30 seconds. You take the knees down and rest whenever you need to, just by dropping them down, yeah? If you can, you're walking the feet in. You're still pushing through the forearms. The weight maybe shifts back a little, just like it does in downward dog. Give me 10 more seconds, so about 3 good breaths. Good, 1 good breath, and then exhale, knees down, take a rest. Hey, how did that feel? Hopefully, we're feeling okay. We've got time. Last couple minutes. Okay, so if that was enough today, leave it there. Come back and do that cycle again. Forearm plank, rest, dolphin, rest. If you're like, I felt okay in those, they feel all right. Let's try a little headstand practice, okay? So all you're doing is a forearm kind of balance like we just did, placing the crown of the head down, but that's where sometimes there's some mistakes made. We need to then keep that push so that it's not a lot of pressure on the head. Yeah, and then all that core work we've done today, side, back, front, helps us lift our legs up over time. So just see how you get on today. We're not going to necessarily lift. The only difference is you might want to interlace the fingers here. Okay, so it just gives you a little bit more of a foundation. The forearms are still in the same place with the elbows under the shoulders. You're still doing that pushing sensation. Crown of head comes down. Now be mindful, the crown of the head, not the front of the head. Excuse me. Okay, and maybe this is where you stay. And I encourage you to kind of push through the forearms and lift the head here and think, okay, right, if I was to push into a headstand, I want the weight on my forearms, not on my head. If you feel like, okay, I want to explore what this might feel like, you can lift the knees and extend the legs. Those of you that do headstand regularly, you can walk the feet in and play around with maybe bringing one foot in. I think it's good to just find a little tucked position. As soon as we start kicking our legs up, that's where the balance can kind of give us some issues. So give me just 2 minutes doing your version there. Those of you that feel kind of comfortable here, you can come into a little tuck. If once you're in the tuck, you're like, oh, I might be able to extend my legs, extend your legs. But this tuck position is a really good place to be. You want to feel strong here. You want to feel like you could essentially lift your head a little bit off the floor. The legs extending is just a nice little kind of final flourish once you feel confident. Throwing your legs up is going to really kind of take you, the legs going up. You're moving away from your center. You're moving away from your center of gravity, and it's just a little bit harder to control. Wherever you are, give me another 30 seconds in your headstand practice, or you might be just hanging out in your dolphin working here. Lots of options. All of building strength on a Saturday through the center of the body. And the thing is, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to do a forward roll. So if you feel like, but we shouldn't get to that point because the legs shouldn't be kind of going up and over. If you do, you just tuck the chin, you do a little forward roll. We're in Birmingham, so we can call it a gambol. A little gambol. Okay, wherever you are, come down, take a child's pose. This time with the knees together, hands beside the feet, head nice and heavy, shoulders slumped forward. We'll keep working on our headstand on Saturdays. Come back to the breath, breathe into the back of the body. Hands beside the knees, roll up through the spine. Come up to kneeling. Give yourself a nice shoulder roll. And then reach your arms nice and high, hook the thumbs. Just move a little bit from side to side. Rest the hands behind the head, twist to the right. Take the left hand in front of you, hold the outer thigh, take the right hand behind you, place it on the low back. Inhale, come back to center. Oh, exhale other side, so float hands behind the head, twist to the left. Take the right hand forward, take the left hand behind you. Well done, everyone. Happy Saturday. Inhale, back to center. One more reach up. And exhale, come back to kneeling. Chin to chest, little bow down, sign of gratitude. Thanks for joining me. Lovely to have you. Sorry if the connection went a little bit in the middle. And yeah, well done. Happy Saturday. Enjoy the weather. And yeah, big love. Anything to say? Drop it in the chat box. And enjoy your breakfast and your morning coffee. Thanks. Bye, everyone.